Hello and welcome to the program. Pastor Artur Pulaski has released an update from his lawyer, which states that the prosecution is seeking 1 year imprisonment, whereas the judge holds the maximum possible penalty of 10 years imprisonment. Also, the pastor's son, Nathaniel Pulaski, has his third warrant after returning from testifying about the state of Canada at a Nevada conference in the U.S. Previous warrants have been issued under similar circumstances, making a clear precedence for the state intimidating free speech. My last video was to address Pastor Pulaski's interview with Viva Fry, in which the pastor spoke of various attempts to bribe him away from speaking out about the current regime in Canada. In this latest personal video from the pastor, he mentioned the maximum figure he was offered was $2 million. The chief message the pastor would like to communicate is that when you comply, people die. As an ambulance passed in the course of his video, the pastor expressed hearing emergency vehicles more often these days, and that he received statistics showing 10 times the number of people dying than normal. There are people who heard the warnings about the clot shot and were saved, those that didn't because of censorship, and then those that chose to ignore us. Our frustration with the latter should have no bearing on those who are kept ignorant. But the pastor also touched on state monopoly on medical care, though he didn't call it such, where the hospitals neglected critical care because they were supposedly overwhelmed by COVID. We continue to have victims of that lie, either incidentally because their ailments have exasperated, or there are more direct victims like Sheila Annette Lewis, who could have received a heart transplant but for the clot shot she refused to take. And now, the tyrants across nations are running up the flag of starting the lockdowns all over again. When you comply, people die. I, for one, anticipate the kind of resistance that I wish I saw back in 2020. But in any case, the political will looks to be here now. Please support one man and his family standing the tallest for people's rights. There will be a link to support their legal fight in the description below. Thank you all for watching, and you have just been programmed.